Sunday, 20th of July, 9:25 AM. Today I will be hanging my banner here on the fence opposite Pro Cathedral. This is the position, the main entrance, and this is where my banner will be hanging. We look at the state of their door and the side entrance of the Pro Cathedral, trying to pretend to their congregation that they have no money and that they can't afford repairs or even a lick of paint for this door, yet they can afford the best solicitors in Ireland to send me a letter. And if we go along here to the other door, we can see the same door in terrible condition, claiming poverty, no money, fooling the congregation. Plenty money for solicitors to cover up their shit. Attention please, Roman Catholic Church in Ireland, Archdiocese of Dublin claim they have no money for a ramp here for the elderly and the disabled, yet they can afford a solicitor's letter for me. Not just any solicitor's letter, but Mason, Hayes and Curran voted the top solicitors in Ireland 2014, furnished with false allegations by Archbishop Derek Byrne. Every word in this letter by your Archbishop is lies. The Roman Catholic Church in Ireland are still hiding behind law, courts and governments to cover up the exposure of the extent of what they've done to the children of Ireland and to the people of Ireland. I will not be silenced by any letter from any solicitor, from any Archbishop in Ireland. The Roman Catholic Church in Ireland will be fully exposed for what they are doing, what they are covering up. In 2012, Archbishop Dermot Martin invited Cardinal Keith O'Brien from Scotland here to the Archdiocese of Dublin to speak at the 50th International Congress, knowing that in 2011 in Scotland, Cardinal Keith O'Brien had personally stopped an audit into Roman Catholic rape of children in Scotland. Dermot Martin gave him a platform here in the Archdiocese in Dublin in 2012, knowing that he personally, Cardinal Keith O'Brien in Scotland, had stopped an audit into clerical child abuse when all the other bishops in Scotland voted for it. The rape of children is still being covered up on a grand scale in Ireland and in Scotland. Archbishop Dermot Martin and no other bishop or no cardinal in Ireland can guarantee your children's safety. In that cathedral in the 1970s, an altar boy was raped by Father P.J. can afford the best solicitors in Ireland to try and silence me. I will not be silenced. A Garda officer was called into this cathedral on the 23rd of June and could find nothing wrong in what I do. And yet Archbishop Dermot Martin will lie to his solicitors to try and claim criminal actions. In 2012 in Dublin at the 50th International Congress, Archbishop Dermot Martin invited Cardinal Keith O'Brien here to speak. Cardinal Keith O'Brien of Scotland in 2011 ordered that a no audit be completed in Scotland into the rape of children by Roman Catholic priests in Scotland. Dermot Martin was prepared to give him a platform here in 2012. Cardinal Keith O'Brien personally stopped an audit into Roman Catholic clerical rape of children in 2011 in Scotland. Cardinal O'Brien has since resigned. Solicitors' letters won't stop me from speaking. I challenge Archbishop Dermot Martin to back up every one of the allegations that he makes in this letter. With the Catholic mentality in Ireland, how they still think it humorous. Mass graves of children being found and they still laugh. Amazing. The Archdiocese of Dublin are claiming that they're almost bankrupt for all the compensation that they pay out to victims of clerical abuse. How come they can afford the best solicitors in Ireland to send me a letter? Hired by the Archdiocese of Cloyne hired by the Archdiocese of Dublin, Mason, Hayes and Curran. What do they need solicitors? What are they hiding behind solicitors' courts and guards for? 2014, and they're still getting in Garda Síochána to do their work for them. On the 23rd of June, there was a band Garda called in here, and a letter, a private letter that I sent to Archbishop Martin and to Father Damien O'Reilly was photographed, and it's in a file now in Store Street Garda Station. The Archbishop of Dublin, Derek Martin, lying to solicitors to secure letters to try and silence what I'm doing. On the 22nd of June this year, I handed in a private letter to Archbishop Derek Martin and to Father Damien O'Reilly. On the 23rd of June, a member of Garda Síochána from Store Street Garda Station was called in here, and a photocopy was taken of that private letter between myself and Archbishop Derek Martin. Also, the Garda member was asked to investigate if I had committed any criminal offence. The Garda confirmed that no criminal offence had been committed on the 23rd of June. On the 9th of July, I received this letter from Mason, Hayes and Curran on the instructions of Archbishop Derek Martin, containing a tissue of lies claiming that I had committed criminal damage and threatened people and threatened their safety in the Pro Cathedral in Dublin. I challenge Archbishop Derek Martin and Garda Síochána to provide the evidence of where, after the 23rd of June, I had committed criminal offences in the Pro Cathedral. I also asked why, if criminal offences had been committed, why in Garda Síochána in Store Street have not charged me with criminal offences. Your donations are being used by the Archdiocese of Dublin to send solicitors' letters to people who are exposing their lies. The cover-up in Ireland still goes on. Archbishop Derek Martin, in a conspiracy, a criminal conspiracy, with Mason, Hayes and Curran, solicitors to the Archdiocese of Cloyne and solicitors to the Archdiocese of Dublin, engaged in criminal allegations against me. Why was Garda Síochána called in here to photocopy private letters between myself, Archbishop Derek Martin, and Father Damien O'Reilly? Letters that were asking him to answer dozens of previous letters that I had sent here. Why is there a file being prepared on me in Store Street Garda Station by Archbishop Derek Martin when I have committed no criminal offence here at the Pro Cathedral in Dublin? This is what your donations are going on. They can't afford a ramp here for the elderly and the disabled people. They say they have no money for a ramp for elderly and disabled, but they have plenty of money for solicitors' letters. Not just solicitors, but the best solicitor in Ireland. Voted Best Solicitor 2014, Mason, Hayes and Curran. If the Catholic Church have nothing to hide, why do they need solicitors? And why do they need your donations to pay for solicitors? Why did Archbishop Derek Martin in 2012 have Cardinal Keith O'Brien here from Scotland, when in 2011 Cardinal Keith O'Brien personally ordered a cover-up of Roman Catholic clerical abuse in Scotland by stopping an audit at the Bishops' Conference in Scotland in 2011, when every other bishop in Scotland had called for an audit? Why did Cardinal Keith O'Brien stop this audit in 2011? And why did Derek Martin invite him, allow him here in the Archdiocese of Dublin in 2012? If Derek Martin didn't know about this, then Derek Martin should have known. And if he doesn't know, he shouldn't be here. He cannot protect our children if he's helping people like Cardinal Keith O'Brien in Scotland. He's giving people like Cardinal Keith O'Brien a platform, while he's barring me from places like this here. I have only ever spoke respectfully to the congregation in this cathedral and brought to them what it says above that door. Testify to the truth. I have brought only the truth inside that door. Why do they want to silence me with solicitors' letters? Paddy Doyle stood here at the foot washing service when he was barred when Cardinal O'Malley was here with Archbishop Dermot Martin, and Paddy Doyle said, "What have you got to hide? Why are you hiding?" And I ask the same question here today. What is the Archbishop of Dublin, Dermot Martin, so scared of that he has to try and make false allegations against me? Not try, but actually has done. And I challenge Archbishop Dermot Martin to provide the proof to back up every one of the allegations here. Well done, lads, well done.
Thanks.
Keep speaking. It's only way to... It's only way...
You're the one that went after, you're the one that went after John Ayres, aren't you?
I didn't go after anybody.
You did.
No.
You were turned up at his door.
Yeah, did you find out why?
I don't give a fuck why.
No, well,
you keep the fuck away.
You check out why and see who he's connected to.
I don't give a fuck.
Do your homework. Don't threaten me.
You don't fucking harass him.
Do your homework on John Ayres.
I know John Ayres. And
You don't know John Ayres. You check who he's connected to. You check who he's connected to. Do your homework. Do your homework. Don't threaten me. Do your homework. He'll tell you. Do your homework. Do your homework. Don't threaten me.